Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, we will be discussing the top 6 questions that interviewer might ask you in Java. So if you are new to the channel, just hit the like and subscribe button and share this video as much as possible. So in very short period of time, we will be discussing all these 6 questions that is really important when you are giving interview. So without a further delay, let's start. So the first question will be why Java is not 100% object oriented. So this is the very interesting question that interviewer generally ask why Java is not 100% object oriented. So we will be seeing this question that Java, because the answers should be Java is because of this primitive data type. Here I have already written all these things that because of these primitive data type, Java is not 100% object oriented. I will explain this further within 1 or 2 minutes. So first let's see how many primitive data type does Java have. Total 8: boolean, short, int, char, float, double, long. Sorry, I two times I written short here. And see here, boolean, short, int, char, float, double, long, and byte. Okay, so these are the primitive data types, and because all these data types, Java is not 100% object oriented. So if someone asks you why, what is the reason because of these primitive data types it is not 100% object oriented, there should be a reason, right? So if I open Eclipse, so when I let's give you an example. See, I have a variable name that is Rahul. Okay, I have a variable string data type variable. So string is not a primitive data type. Okay, so here what can I do is I can do all this thing here. See, I make another variable. Wait, name. This is my variable name. I name dot. See, all these things I can do. Char at, see, char at, code point at, name dot length, name dot c. If I want to uh, see, if I store this in, if I store this in here, it will automatically suggest me. See here, length. See, so these are all these things that we can do with this string data type. But if we talk about, see here, if I give, wait, if I do this and this, and if I print length, so my output should be here. See, my output is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is my output. But we cannot do the similar things with the primitive data type. Here my primitive data type is int, boolean, short, char. Let's see an example. Let's see an example. Here int num is equal to 2. What are the things that you can do with this? Length, no, we cannot derive the length from this data type. So primitive data type basically don't allow us to do all these functions, all these methods. Okay, we it does not allow us. So that's why Java is not 100% object oriented. So what is the how can we make it object oriented? Okay, by using the description should be by using wrapper class. Okay, by using wrapper classes. So by using wrapper classes means we can wrap the primitive data type like something like a cover, like when you eat a toffee, then first you unwrap it from that plastic wrapper, then you eat it. That is like we will wrap the primitive data type and make it object oriented. Okay, so this is the answer. So again, why Java is not 100% object oriented? Because of primitive data type. Primitive data type does not allow us to do all those properties, all those properties that we saw earlier. It does not allow us to do that. So by using wrapper classes, we can make primitive data type and to do all these things, or by wrapping the primitive data type and making it like this. See, this is my boolean data type. How will I write this boolean data type? Like capital B. If I write it like this, so it means this is a class. This is a class. So class have properties also, class have methods also. So we can do all those things by making this first letter capital. K, int char. Here just notice what I make changes: double, long, and another one is byte. Okay, so I did nothing, I just changed this from small to capital. So by doing this we can make a primitive data type to do all those things, functionalities that we earlier saw. Okay, so the next question is why pointers are not used in Java. See, Java does not use pointers like C language and another some languages. Java does not use pointer. The answer should be because Java is mainly known for its simplicity. Java is mainly known for its simplicity. So if we add pointers, it will increase the complexity of program. It will increase the complexity of program. So if I write like this, if we add pointers, it will increase the complexity of, don't mind my spelling, sometimes typing mistake, complexity of program. So it will contradict this term. It will contradict first in one hand side we are telling that Java is known for its simplicity, and another side we will increase its complexity, so it will contradict this. So that's why we cannot use pointer in Java. And another reason also is because of the memory allocation. In Java memory allocation is done by JVM, not us. We are not responsible for the memory allocation. It is implicitly allocated by the JVM. So just in the order to avoid direct access to the memory by the user, pointer are discouraged in Java. We do not use pointer so that user does not get direct access to the memory. So it is also for privacy, it is also for simplicity, and that's why we cannot use pointers in Java. Okay, in Java memory allocation is done by the JVM implicitly. Okay, is done by the JVM. So the next question is why string is immutable in Java. So this is the most demanding question. Why strings is immutable in Java? So because of the many reason, see, have you ever heard about the string pool? Have you ever heard about this term, that is string pool in Java? String pool. So what is this string pool? String pool is it should be it requires that strings should be immutable. Otherwise, share reference can be changed from anywhere. So string pool is the place where strings are saved, where the data are saved. Okay, if we don't make it immutable, if we make this mutable, then anybody come and change the value, See, just giving you an example. If I already declared this string data type variable name Rahul, so if this is a ID, if this is a user ID. Okay, so I don't want this to be changed by any other person come and change this user ID to from Rahul to Abhishek. This will be a security issue. This will raise security issue, security concern. So it requires us to make this immutable so that nobody come and between some point of time somebody come and change this. So it will raise a security concern. Okay, because in string pool all the files and datas, all the strings data type that are saved already, it is shared in different areas like systems, networking, connections. That is why it is needed to be, if it is immutable, it does not secured as much as it is secured in if it is immutable, sorry, if it is immutable, it allow us to secure and safe, because no one can change a reference of string once it gets created. So you can write like this, it enhance the security so that no one can change the reference of the string once it's get created. So let's try uh, one thing. So I already have a user ID named Rahul. So what happen if I change this value? User ID is equal to, I already declared user ID. Just copy this and paste here so that, wait, I again copied it. Copy this and paste here user ID, and I turned it into Abhishek. Abhishek. So it is not giving me an error. It is not giving me an error. So what happen if I print if I want to print the user ID? What value should be in the console? What it will give me here? See, Abhishek. So you can tell me that you told me that it is immutable, but the value is changing. Anybody can change the user ID. So you see, it is not like that this user ID is similar to this user ID. First, when I make the this variable, when I want to change this, it copied this, and make another space in the heap memory, make another space in the string pool, and then change the value. The original value is still Rahul. The original value is still previous one. So suppose there is a box, like there is a box, there is a space, particular space in the string pool that store user ID as Rahul. When I try to change it, it copied the original value in another space. It copied this value from here to here, and then change it into Abhishek. Okay, this is like this. Okay, the original value is not changed. This is why string is immutable, just for the security purpose, because user ID, password, and lots of important things are uh, carried by string. Okay. The next question is, this is very common question. Can you override a private or a static method in Java? So this is very important question. The first thing first, if somebody asks me this question that can I override a private or static method? My answer should be no, because what is private method? What is private variable methods? Private variable, from its name we can understand that private method is not accessible in another classes, not even accessible, not even seen by the child class, private method. So how can we overwrite it? We cannot override it. This is very tricky questions. Like somebody asks you that, have you know or do you know about method overriding? You will say yes. Then then after that he will ask you that can a private method is override, will be override. So no, we cannot override private method, because we can first, let's write the answer. The shortest answer is, so that you will not get confused, we can't override the private method. If you want the PDF of all these questions, I have a hell lot of questions with me, and by reading those questions, you can easily able to crack the interview of Capgemini, Infosys, all those company. And if you want that PDF, yeah, just comment me. I will share it with you personally. Okay, we cannot override the private method. Because since the reason is obvious, since it is not visible. Okay, so how can we override it? If you want to override it, see, suppose I have a employee method, I have a get salary method, sorry, I have a get salary method in a parent class, that is a private method, and I want to override it in my child class. I make a same name method again, get salary, but I am not overriding here. In my parent class, there is a method already that is private in nature, that is get salary. Suppose here, uh, let's say I make another class. Wait, no, here, if I make here, and suppose this is my, from this line to this line, 1 to 4, this is my another class. Suppose, and my from line 5 to this is my another class. Suppose if I make a method, private method, get salary, like this. Okay, ignore this because it is giving me an error because I am doing it wrong. So suppose I have a method get salary that is private in nature from another class, and what I did is I want to override it. So I make the same name, same data type, same something, same public access specifier, private access access, wait, salary na specifier. So salary, if I do like this, so here I am not overriding anything, okay, because it is even not even visible to this class. This method is not visible to this class. How can I override it? I just make another individual method. Okay, this I cannot tell this that I am overriding. Actually, I am not overriding here. I am just making another individual separate method, because in this class my this method is not visible in this class, because this method is private and it lies in another class. Okay, so that's why we cannot override private. So the another thing is, why cannot I, can I or cannot I override the static method? So we can also not override static method. Why? The thing is, why can we not override static method? Because see, for static method, if you create a similar method with the same return type, same method argument in child class, it will hide the superclass method. It will give the priority to the child class method. Suppose I have, suppose uh, here if I do this, private static get salary, private static get salary, remove the private from here also. See, if I do like this, so I have a method, static method in my another class, parent class. Suppose this is a parent class. Actually, this is not a proper way to write this, but for understanding, see, suppose this is my another class. Here I make a static method, get salary, and in my child class, I make the same method, static method, get salary. So this is not called overriding, because when I execute the program, it will give priority to the children method. It will hide the parent method. It will hide. This is called method hiding. This is not called method overriding. Okay, it is not called method overriding. when I try to override static method, I actually do not method overriding, I actually do method hiding. So no, we cannot override, we cannot override static method, because when we try to do, when we because when we create, see, if we create same method with same, wait, where is w, with, here the spelling is not right, same method with same return type, okay, with same argument, it will give priority priority to the child class method. It will hide, so the parent class method, it will hide. So this is called method hiding, not overriding. Okay, hope you understand this question. So the another question is, what does finally keyword always execute? Oh, this is the question that someone asked me. Does finally keyword always execute? So if you write try catch block, so finally keyword will execute. It will get execute, but not always. There are some cases when finally keyword does not execute at all. Where not all the cases, because in every situation finally keyword get executed. You want it or not, if it is there, it will get executed, but not in some case. There are some case, wait, there are some cases where finally keyword does not get executed. The first one is if you explicitly type this keyword like system dot exit exit, if you explicitly type this function, then it will not get executed, it will not get executed. Okay, the another thing is when your system by any chance, if your system get crashed, in case your system crash, then this keyword will not get executed. No, this is the genuine reason. These are the two reasons that I know that when I explicitly write this function system.exit, then finally keyword does not get executed, and by any chances like because of the power, electricity, or because of any reason, when your system crash, finally keyword does not execute it. Okay, so the next and the very important question, what method does the object class have? So, have you heard about object class? So, this is the very important question. Actually, this question uh, carry a lot of marks. So, see, there is a object class in Java or pre-built object class. We do not have to make it. It is already there. Have you heard about this term? Java dot lang means language dot object. Have you heard about this term java.lang.obj or object? So this is the parent of object class, you can think so. Okay, this is the parents of all the object class. So this is the parent, so that it contain all the methods that object class have. Some of the methods is like object clone. The first method is you will be not using it on a very regular basis, but for understanding I can tell you that there is a clone method in which you can actually clone the whole object. Okay, whole object you can clone it, but it generally throws clone not supported exception. It creates and it returns the copy of the object, whatever you object want to clone, it will create and return the copy of the object. The another thing is you can compare two object with it. So this will be like this, equal your, like this, it will be like this. So the another thing is we can compare one object with the other object by using this method, equal object obj. Okay, so here the third method is finalize method is actually very important. You can use this finalize method when the garbage collection determine that there are no more reference of the object. So then the finalize keyword come. Okay, it is like this, finalize. Okay, finalize it. What does it do? It do like it throws the throwable called by the garbage collector implicitly, not by you, on an object when garbage collection determine that there are no more reference of the object currently there. So there are a lot of another methods that this object java.lang.object, the parents of the object class contain. You can I'm explaining you some of the important one, like hash code. Hash code. Have you heard about this term, hash code? C will be capital. Hash code. This this lie here. It return the hash code value of the object. The another important thing is get class. These are all these methods that the java.lang.object contain. Okay, so there are all those methods, but I'm mentioning you here the five methods that generally we use. But there is one another method, toString. This one you will use this one n number of time in future, so you will be used to with it. Tostring method is also present in the object class. Okay, so there are a lot of important methods that you will be using in future. So these are all these important interview questions that if you are from non CS background, it will be or CS background, it will be it doesn't matter, it will be beneficial for you. So generally interviewer asks these type of questions. So some of the questions will be coding based questions. These are the theoretical questions. So if you want me to make another video on coding based question, I will literally give you a n number of short project or coding I am gonna do with you. We will do together. So if you want that, share this video and like this video as much as possible, and comment me, ping me in the comment section. I will personally revert back to you. Okay, so hope you like this video. If you want the PDF of this all these questions and adding another questions in that PDF I will share it with you personally. So if you want me, then comment me in the comment section. So I hope you like this video. Just share, hit the like and subscribe button, and happy learning. Bye bye. Hope we will see you in the another video. Bye.